The year 2026 has brought a familiar shadow back to the global stage. In our interconnected world, a spark in the Middle East does not stay localized. It travels thousands of miles, crossing the Red Sea and the Indian Ocean, landing directly in the pockets of everyday Africans. Today, we are breaking down how the escalating conflict in the Middle East is reshaping the economic future of the entire African continent. First, let us look at the lifeblood of modern trade: energy. With the Strait of Hormuz facing near-total closures this March, Brent crude prices have surged past $100 a barrel. For oil-importing nations like South Africa, Kenya, and Ethiopia, the impact is immediate. At the pump, fuel prices are hitting record highs, driving up the cost of public transport and essential goods. However, there is a flip side. For Africa's energy giants, Nigeria, Angola, and Algeria, the crisis has created a sudden, lucrative demand. As the world looks for alternatives to Middle Eastern oil, these nations are seeing a massive boost in export revenue. It is a tale of two Africas, one struggling to keep the lights on, and another reaping a windfall from the chaos. But the crisis isn't just about fuel, it is about what is on the dinner table. The Middle East is a global powerhouse for fertilizer production. With shipping lanes blocked, the cost of imported fertilizers has soared. This is a direct threat to African farmers who are already battling climate instability. Higher fertilizer costs today mean smaller harvests tomorrow. For a continent where many families spend over 40% of their income on food, this is a looming humanitarian crisis. The Red Sea has become a structural bottleneck. While major shipping lines attempt to return to the Suez Corridor, the threat of drone and missile strikes remains high. This forced detour around the Cape of Good Hope adds 4,000 miles to every journey. For East African nations like Djibouti and Egypt, the loss of transit fees is a heavy blow to the national budget. Meanwhile, South African ports are seeing increased traffic, but they are struggling to handle the sudden surge in global demand. The message for 2026 is clear. African resilience is being tested once again. While some nations find opportunity in the shift of global trade, the majority face a cost of living squeeze that threatens years of economic growth. As the geopolitical map shifts, Africa's move toward internal trade has never been more urgent. What do you think?